If the true Bethlehem, the one where baby Jesus was born, is actually in Virgin, Utah? And what if all of the biblical locations are not where we have been taught they are our entire lives, but rather are here in the Americas? How would this change the way we look at the world? This video is part one of a two-part series. In this video, we are going to look at the Bible and see what Scripture tells us about the location of Bethlehem. And in the following video, we'll pull even more scriptures and we'll dig even deeper, finding more detail to confirm the precise location of Bethlehem. The Hebrew meaning of the word Bethlehem means house of bread. This is fitting because Jesus is known as the bread of life. But where is the birthplace of Jesus really at? Well, we know that Bethlehem is in Judah, and we know that Judah is Utah. If you're new here, you may want to go watch some more of my videos for extra context. But basically, Judah is Utah. The Bible also tells us that King David was from the town of Bethlehem. We know David went on in later years to build the city of David. In previous videos, we established that the city of David was just outside of Zion National Park, where Springdale is today. Zion and Virgin are very close. We also know that Bethlehem was within the region of the Valley of Rephaim. The Valley of Rephaim is also known as the Valley of Giants. We know that the Valley of Giants is the Grand Canyon. Here's where those locations are on the map. This puts the Grand Canyon within about a 60-mile radius of Virgin or Bethlehem. We also know Ruth and Naomi traveled from Moab to Bethlehem. The area of Moab is also in southern Utah and would have been a journey of anywhere from about 100 to 200 miles. And then, of course, we all know that Joseph and Mary traveled from Nazareth to Bethlehem for the census. Nazareth is in Galilee, and we already know that Lake Utah is the Sea of Galilee. Interstate 15 is an ancient roadway that was heavily traveled during biblical times. From Nazareth to Bethlehem would have literally been a straight shot down the interstate. And I'll admit that the description of them going up to Bethlehem threw me off for a long time. But after much research, I've decided that is not a literal description. The Bible also tells us that Joseph fled with Mary and baby Jesus from Bethlehem over the Egyptian border in the middle of the night. So Bethlehem couldn't be up or north. It would have to be south or near the Egyptian border. We know the Egyptian border is roughly the Colorado River. On horse or camel, they could have traveled that distance in a day or so. So all these scriptures establish the region of Virgin, Utah as fitting the region described in the Bible for the location of Bethlehem. And never mind how ironic it is that the town of Virgin is on the Virgin River in Virgin County and is where the Virgin Mary gave birth. But let's dig even deeper. So stay tuned for part two, where together we'll discover the sheep bridge, Rachel's grave, Migdal Eder, and so many more details given in the Bible about the true location of Jesus' birth. What if the true Bethlehem